What's going on, guys? Welcome back. And I don't usually do like singular custom minifigure videos, but today I just wanted to show you my custom Lego Imperial Crosshair from the Bad Batch. Now this is obviously, as I just stated, based on Crosshair's appearance once he does kind of join the Empire, and I'm not going to spoil it. Obviously, if you've seen the beginning of the show, there's a lot to do with the inhibitor chip, and that is somewhat his reasoning for joining or staying loyal to the Empire, but there are some certain revelations later on in the show which I won't spoil for you if you have not seen the most recent episode of The Bad Batch as of the recording of this video. But I just wanted to show off this custom Lego minifigure because I thought he was pretty cool, and you guys seem to be interested in seeing him, so let's get started. Now for Crosshair here, I just used the Death Trooper torso and legs from the Rogue One sets. Now I believe the version of the Death Troopers that appear in Krennic's shuttle from Rogue One have different printing, and I don't think those work quite as well as the ones included in the battle pack. I never got the shuttle, but I know that there's different printing in that set, so I would recommend using the torso and legs from the Death Troopers from the battle pack. I think that works really good for Crosshair. All the detail is there. For the arms, I actually use the War Machine arms from Avengers Infinity War. I feel like it has all the necessary printing detail and just, you know, adds something to the figure that wouldn't be there otherwise. I gave him a rifle and a little blaster pistol because those are kind of his prominent weapons, of course. And I just gave him a neck bracket with a black tile and a gold bar piece, but obviously not in gold, but instead in black on the neck bracket, and that's how I designed his little, like, backpack or power pack, I believe is what they call it. Now, this is the thing that I think a lot of you are going to be interested in me talking about, is the helmet that I designed here. Now, for this, I actually got a First Order Snowtrooper helmet, not a Imperial Stormtrooper. Keep that in mind, a First Order Snowtrooper helmet. And I just Sharpied it all with dark gray Sharpie, obviously. And there's still a little bit of white visible, but I feel like that kind of adds something to the figure because as we get into the latter half of the season, he's starting to look a lot more scuffed up and his helmet looks kind of damaged, you know? So I really like actually the way that looks. And then I just added some green Sharpie for his visor and kind of the little points at the bottom. I don't know what you'd call those, but kind of the little points at the bottom of his helmet. I used green because obviously those elements have to be green to complete the look. And I even Sharpied kind of the little, I don't know if you'd call it a grill or like whatever that kind of part on the front of the mask is where there's all the lines around the mouth area, right? I tried my best to emulate that there, and I feel like I captured that pretty well. I honestly feel like the shape of this helmet is very accurate, and I kind of feel like maybe I captured the helmet a little bit better than Lego's. I mean, I don't like to rag on Lego all the time, but like, I don't know, I feel like just using the Phase 2 clone helmet for Crosshair just doesn't quite cut it. I feel like this kind of works a little bit better, at least for the Imperial version of Crosshair, that is. I don't know. You guys please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, removing that, we have his head. Now, I did show you this head that I Sharpied for the original Bad Batch custom minifigure video that I made, or like my Star Wars custom minifigure video, and I had the kind of normal version of Crosshair, like the Bad Batch armor version of Crosshair, so to speak. And I added this like silver Sharpied thin hairpiece that I designed. I think that actually works better than the kind of, I guess you call it, I don't think it's called the Widow's Peak, but kind of the smooth like gray hairpiece. I feel like this actually works better, the thin hairpiece. I think it works really well for Crosshair. And for later in the season, after he gets kind of damaged or gets kind of scarred and burned by the engine of the Venator on Braca, I actually believe that just removing the hairpiece altogether works better. And I feel like that's kind of what LEGO was intending for their own version, because people have noted that in the official LEGO set, he doesn't come with a spare hairpiece or an alternate hairpiece. And I feel like that's because, like, for a majority of the show, like, at least for the second half of the season, he doesn't really have like poignant or like prevalent hair, you know, like his hair got mostly burnt off by the explosion on Braca. So I actually feel like this kind of looks better for like the appearance that we see him sporting in the second half, or in the latter half of the Bad Batch Season 1. Now, with all that said, that's pretty much it for my custom Imperial Crosshair minifigure. I have designed a few other Bad Batch-based customs, like Sid and Cad Bane, but I just kind of wanted to do like a singular custom minifigure showcase video here, just showing you my custom Crosshair, because it's easily kind of the one that I'm the most proud of. I feel like it really does capture the design that we see in the show, and I think it's a good substitute for the official LEGO one. I don't really feel like I have to buy that one at this point after designing this custom, but you guys please let me know all your thoughts in the comments below on my custom LEGO Crosshair, or Imperial Crosshair custom minifigure. And of course, as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.